take one hitch, let the ball go.
Yeah, he got it. Clark picks up the first down. Third down, missing makeable third downs has been the problem. Last in the SEC. They want to see more third down situations like that, 3rd and 1 or 2.
And last week they actually really struggled in the first half with third and manageable 3rd and 2 to 4 play. They were 1 for 10 in the first half, 2 for 5 on 4th down as well. So good job first down. This is where Arch Manning's legs really come alive in the red zone.
10th play of the drive. Manning going to the end zone. The contact. And Texas fans want a flag. They're not going to get it. Alonzo Edwards, good coverage on Ryan Wingo.
And Ryan Wingo right here on a slant and go. This is the guy they told us in meetings all week. We have to get this guy more involved. He's a sophomore out of St. Louis, Missouri. He is their most explosive guy. He's 6'2", 214, their red zone target. They've got opportunities this year. Ryan Wingo just hasn't come down with catches on those.
2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground with Jared Gibson. That's a good run. Gibson, the Horns' 3rd leading rusher last year as a true freshman. His role is growing. And so the red zone. The problem spot for this offense, last in the SEC in red zone scoring.
Okay, 3rd and 1 right here. You got 2 downs. You're probably going to go for it on 4th down, but they really like to run the football here in these 3rd and manageable. They got these big hogs up front that have 50 pounds on Sam Houston State's defensive line.
They feed it to Gibson. Big hole up the middle.
Let's go.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Touchdown.
Yeah. 13-yard touchdown run for Gibson. First rushing touchdown scored by someone other than Arch Manning for this Texas team this season.
Being without their top 2 running backs, C.J. Baxter and Wisner, they've had to rely on these guys. It's almost been like a baptism by fire. Jared Gibson gets into the end zone, right up the gut, exactly what we expected him to do.
And Mason Shipley comes on for the extra point. And he'll bang it home to make it 7-0 Longhorns. Their first opening drive touchdown this season. And Gibson caps off the 12-play drive.
Sports, more than sports. When your highlight reel opens the door to 4 years of higher education, 0 student loan debt, NIL earning potential, and direct financial benefits. When your stats include free room and board, nutrition and mental health support, plus medical care with extended coverage. And when your experiences, friendships, and development put you in the win column for life. For college athletes, sports just mean more.
Little Bo Peep had lost her sheep. Turns out she just needed the smart buying tools on Amazon Business, so she could focus on bigger things. Amazon Business, your partner for smart business buying.
Me gusta la comida buena, este sabor me desespera, con ganas me la como entera. Me gusta la comida buena.
Hey, my treat today.
I don't think they'll take that here.
Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me.
You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally.
I stand alone with fire inside. This heart's a drum. I won't subside. Against the odds, I'll rise again with passion burning in my veins.
No outlet, no problem. Choose a better, faster, longer-lasting PC powered by Snapdragon.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. I want everyone here to know that you, too, can be so much more.
So I could be a chef.
Sure can.
Marine biologist?
Follow your dream.
NFL quarterback.
Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
From local shops in Portland, Maine, to national garages in Portland, Oregon, Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service are here to keep your business moving at full speed.
12 plays, 76 yards in 5.5 minutes for Texas. Steve Sarkisian is the play caller for the Horns. Very few head coaches still call their own game. We're seeing a couple here tonight. That is the first rushing touchdown besides Arch Manning's 3 for this Texas team. Gibson gets in to cap that drive. It didn't start out great. That ball was knocked in the air at the line on the first pass attempt by Manning, but landed incomplete, and they ended up going down the field and scoring. And another fair catch. Now Sam Houston will come out again. But all in all, opening drive for Texas, your estimation?
They scored, and that's all that matters, right? Your first drive against the lesser opponent, you should be able to score. I like that they came out aggressive. Arch just missed the first read. A little bit of inaccuracy early, but they got that run game going behind that offensive line. Really couldn't ask for a better start.
So now Sam Houston will start at the 25-yard line. Third year in the FBS for the Bearcats. Won 10 games last year. They have a new head coach and an almost entirely new roster. Elijah Green starts in the backfield to the left of Hunter Watson. And he will get the feed as Watson takes a hit. There's pressure coming off the edge. Colin Simmons was bearing down. You talked about him wanting to get more sacks. He was ready to level Watson, and he was able to get the ball away on the handoff for a 2-yard pickup.
Just a zone read. He's saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to run right at the mesh point, and I'm going to hit the quarterback if I got a free hit. But Colin Simmons, man, he's been everywhere on this film so far today. He's their most dangerous pass rusher right here. He wants to get after the passer. He wants to get the football out of the quarterback's hands. Coaches really want to see him take a jump this year after 9 sacks last year.
It's a rebuilt defensive line for Texas. Lost 4 players to the NFL. And you get the snap off. Watson sets in the pocket. His throw is off target. Good coverage by Jelani McDonald, who had an interception last week against UTEP for the Horns. And here's 3rd and long again for the Bearcats.
And talking to Coach Phil Longo, who's the head coach as well as the play caller, he really wanted to see Sam Houston State be more aggressive on 1st and 2nd down and stay ahead of the sticks. Right here, 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. Texas can pin their ears back and come to get you. Colin Simmons is in the middle of the formation. Watch him.
Down, and Scott's got enough for a 1st down. And C.J. Bailey played in high school. Some really talented wide receivers. Ohio State's Jeremiah Smith and Miami's JoJo Trader, who was also a top 25 recruit. Talked with Dave Doran this week. He told us he remembers going to their...
I'm being told this is Lebo Evo from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
And his partner, Doug, is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Joshua Walker, world's best backwards basketball shooter.
6 grams of protein, loaded with fiber. And they come in over 20 tasty flavors. Blue Diamond Almonds might be the world's best snack. I should know.
The world's greatest snack.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay. No matter where your team takes you.
Nice. Oh.
Ready for game day?
Absolutely.
Hold up.
Come on, man.
There we go. Not bad.
this sandwich. It's a complete game changer. Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first bite to the last bite, that bun, it's crispy, cozy, just amazing. With the pretzel bun, the Dijon mustard, and the chicken, you have those three things together, and it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Oh my God.
Get up to 22 hours of battery life with Snapdragon.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick.
I wonder if I can link two ropes together.
Perfect.
Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean
All by yourself.
What are you working on?
I feel like we've done enough with him to have a pretty good understanding of who he is as a player and what he's capable of. I know there's a lot of football in there that's high-level quality football.
A lot of quarterbacks and a lot of players are hard themselves. They want to be great, and it's frustrating because I know I'm better than this, and I got to play better.
I told Arch before the season, you've never really been a quarterback until they boo you. He got booed in the first half. Now he can start playing.
Well, the numbers from the first 3 games, the numbers so far after one series, 4 of 6, 55 yards, led a touchdown drive. Says he's taking it one play at a time. Wanted to come out here tonight and let it rip, not overthink it.
Yeah, 3 of these first 6 throws have been behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to go downfield this time. Caught at the 48 by Ryan Wingo. And that's a good connection. Wingo, a guy that Arch told us yesterday, he wants to get the ball to more.
Yeah, I mean, I think he needs 10 targets a game. He's got the makeup and the build of a top-tier receiver in the SEC. They got to get him the football more, but this is the field position that Coach Sark loves to take shots down the field. Love to get Wingo one-on-one with a safety here in the slot right here.
2nd and 1 from the 49. Manning. And shooting for Wingo again. A little out of his reach. Let's go down to Torrey.
Yeah, guys, Arch told us this week that before this season, he felt like he really hadn't done anything, and it was hard to step up and be a leader when you haven't really established yourself yet on the field. But Coach Sark told him, Arch, we need that leadership now. So he has had to step in and figure out how to be a leader early. And he told us it's easier to lead when things are going well. Not that things haven't gone well so far for them this season, but that's something that is on his mind, is how do you lead both in the good times and the bad times. One of the things he's done is talk to both his uncles and Colt McCoy this week.
Yeah, Colt McCoy, one of the few people he's listening to. He's done a pretty good job tuning out the rest of the noise. There are a few people he will let into his inner circle.
And that's what we talked about in the meeting with him. I said, hey, you got too many people trying to talk to you, but he did talk to Colt McCoy, the legendary Texas quarterback Colt McCoy. Said some really good things to him this week.
So after that quick injury timeout, it's Arch Manning taken off, and he's going to get the first down into plus territory. Jameer Diaz, the defensive end for Sam Houston, was able to get off the field after that prior play under his own power. So first down.
Rolling as the runner was down prior to losing possession. Results as a first down, Texas.
The ball came loose, and Jaden Scott did come up with the football, but on the field they ruled that Manning was down. Is this going to hang as the call? What do you think there, Chase?
Looks like he's down. He might be on top.
Prior to any foul, the play was stopped for a review of the previous play. Timeout.
So the play is under review. Jaden Scott knocked it out, recovered it for Sam Houston, even though Manning was ruled down on the field. But they're going to review it. And while they do that, we're going to step aside here in Austin. Texas leading 7-0. Here's one more look before we go to commercial. You make the call at home.
King, you write the rules of value.
You rule number 10, I mix and match my way. There's 7 tasty items, and I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for $7. That's all up to me.
The $5 duo or $7 trio. From Burger King classics to fan faves. Choose your deal.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you? Pickable.
No outlet, no problem. Choose a better, faster, longer-lasting PC powered by Snapdragon.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick.
I wonder if I can link two ropes together.
Perfect. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean
All by yourself.
What are you working on?
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
what if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
Next up, we have Ned. Hey, hey, hey. Is she flaky blacky?
what if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla.
Jersey Mike's is now an official sponsor of the NFL.
Hold on. You're stealing my job.
I don't want to steal anything.
Lies. Eli's.
I just love these subs.
It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
It's going to be first down, Texas. Call upheld on the field that Arch Manning was down. And I think they got this right.
Yeah.
And now Texas on the plus side of the field at the 48-yard line. Occasionally, we're going to see Ryan Niblett rotate in at running back. He lines up there, but now motions out as a receiver. 1st and 10, Texas, second series for the Horns. Over the middle, open receiver. There's Wingo again. And he'll back his way to the 30-yard line. Iman Allen made another tackle, but that's a gain of 18.
Now that's just letting it rip. Sam Houston State decides to go all-out pressure. They want to bring everyone. He hits Ryan Wingo on a slant route right behind it. 1, 2, 3. He's going to get hit. Stays in there. He's a big son of a gun. Delivers an absolute BB right in the chest for Ryan Wingo.
Brody Henderson, 6'5", 220, true freshman out of Oklahoma. Now right up on the pads of Manning. That ball on the sideline hauled in by Parker Livingston. Redshirt freshman give Texas 4 more yards on the sideline.
Looked like an RPO right there. New center Connor Robertson. The snap was a little to his left, so it took Arch that way. Just a really nice job staying calm, throwing an out route to the field.
Back to the ground. Here's Gibson already with a touchdown tonight. That's a first down carry. Takes it to the Sam Houston 15. 11 more for Gibson. You know, that's the one thing, Chase, a positive that is coming out of these injuries to Wisner and Baxter. They're seeing a lot of young running backs. And Gibson again. Stiff arm, stays on his feet, and he's down to the 3. First down and goal to go, Longhorns.
Great effort right there by Gibson on the last 2.
Come on, man.
Goal to go, Longhorns.
Great effort. time from injuries from our number 1 and number 2 back, so they're getting a chance here, a sophomore and a redshirt freshman, to shine on the home crowd, and right now they're doing really well.
First down carries on the last 3 totes for Gibson. He'll get it again. This time he's going to be stuffed and driven back. C.J. Johnson leading the parade, the Memphis transfer, and it'll be second down.
C.J. Johnson just comes unblocked off the edge. They had a pulling tight end in their gap scheme run game. Completely missed him. Was able to get into the backfield. And this is, you know, Clay, we talked about it early in the game, but this is where Ryan Wingo, number 1, up here, he gets involved, and then Arch's legs. That's where they really come alive.
Second down and goal. Moore goes in motion. And Manning keeps it himself. Cutting out, gets into the end zone, touchdown. Wow, he has been a pretty good weapon in the red zone. And some taunting going on down there from Arch Manning. He better watch it. He's getting warned by Jason Autry, the lead official.
Showing that swagger. He is fired up, exactly what we thought he'd do down here in the red zone. He's a big player, man. He's all of 6'4", all of 220, and you can just see this raw emotion, like, let's go, let's go. Telling players this week in practice, I'm back. Nice job right there getting into the end zone.
Got to believe at times Arch Manning has had the weight of the world on his shoulders. He talked about it last week. He was booed by this crowd after throwing 10 straight incompletions.
He's going to come across right there. Receiver as well. And you're right, 10 straight incompletions to receivers. But nice job getting in for Arch Manning.
And you can see the confidence starting to come back.
He's fired up. Almost taunting. Surprised they didn't call it. Surprised they didn't get a flag, that home field advantage. This is what players all week talk to us about. He's got that swagger to him, Clay.
You can see Jason Autry reprimanding him. But you can understand it. It's an emotionally charged young man right now. 21 years old, facing adversity for the first time as a football player. You know, Sark was telling you and I that he thought the last few weeks are going to end up being a silver lining for Manning, as this one's kicked out of bounds. So a penalty on the kickoff by Mason Shipley. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you handle it.
Kicking team. The ball will be placed at 35-yard line. First down.
So Sam Houston gets it at the 35 after the penalty. Let's go down to Torrey.
Well, Clay, the refs might not have loved that touchdown reaction from Arch, but his teammates sure did. He came to the sideline, and just about every single guy on this bench came and high-fived him or dapped him up after that one. And it goes back to what they told us in practice this week. They love when Arch shows that swagger, and he certainly did that there.
Got to be careful, though.
You're getting a little excited.
45 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And Coco Brown will get his first carry of the game. Sophomore running back for the Bearcats picks up 2. I'm sure the fan base, though, likes to see it, too. The emotion, the raw emotion from Manning.
Look, I've been in that situation before where maybe you're in a little bit of slump. Maybe mechanically you're not throwing the football well, not getting the stats, not doing all this stuff. And then when you finally break through and score a touchdown, after every single person in the world in college football media has been talking about you, and you go out there and you score a touchdown, you sort of let them know.
Sam Houston's going to let the quarter expire, and that will bring us to the end of the first 15 minutes. The SEC on ESPN from Austin, Texas. Bebo came out fired up, so did the Horns. And how about Arch Manning's level of intensity tonight? It's 14 rip after 1.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Pickable.
No outlet? No problem. Choose a better, faster, longer-lasting PC powered by Snapdragon.
Behind every DIY
is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick.
I wonder if I can link two hopes together.
Perfect. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean
All by yourself.
What are you working on?
When your dorm room looks bleak, just type that into Google and get some ideas back.
Ooh.
Making your home away from home feel a little more like home? Just ask Google.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
What if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
Next up, we have Ned. Hey, hey, hey,
Is she flaky
what if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla.
We're getting married this year. Time to save wherever we can. So we tried a different detergent. Seemed like a good deal.
The detergent was so watered down it left our clothes with stains and dinge.
My favorite shirt became my PJs.
And I'm not risking mine.
We're back with Tide.
Tide's the real deal.
Stop paying for watered-down detergent. It's got to be Tide.
Sam Houston's ball to start the second quarter, 14-0 Texas. There's free safety Michael Taft. Horns leading tackler, second-team All-American last year, a former walk-on out of Austin Westlake High School. Talk about a great story of perseverance in his career. Oh, Watson's going to go down again. After that handoff, Elijah Green slammed for a loss of 4.
Going back to Taft, just an amazing story for this young man. Went to Westlake High School here in Austin, but he was a former walk-on to All-American last year, Clay. As a former undrafted guy in the NFL, the hard work, the sacrifice that it takes to become really good. And Stark even told us, hey, we've been trying to replace him with higher recruits. We just can't do it. He's the heart and soul of our team.
Says he goes all out for Texas. His play certainly says that. That's going to sail high. It was intended for Derek Bledsoe. And so another 4th down. So this will be the 3rd time Curtis Durant has been called off the sideline to punt. 3 3-and-outs as this Texas defense allowing just 245 yards per game coming into the night. Taft a big reason for that. He's always around the football.
I told him in our production meeting, I said, hey, man, I like the way you play on film. He said, the way you see me on film tells my story. Hard nose, hard worker, does all the little things.
Yep. Penalty flag on this punt. It was fielded at the 21 by Niblett. And neither of these teams have had the kind of game I'm sure they would like as far as a cleanliness topic. I mean, both too many penalties so far.
Illegal motion, kicking team number 38. The penalty's 5 yards from the previous spot. Repeat, 4th down.
So they're going to punt it again.
Yeah, Texas, going back to the penalty problems, and I had to look this stat up. I wasn't even sure what it was, but they're the worst in penalty yard differential in FBS, meaning they have 180 yards of penalties called against them more than the other team. So, you know, last in the SEC in 3rd down, last in the SEC in red zone, worst in the country in penalty yard differential. Got to get right fast before this schedule. Bye week, Florida, Oklahoma.
High end over end kick. Niblett calling for the fair catch late and falls down at the 31-yard line. So Arch Manning tonight, 7 for 10 passing, 86 yards, has a rushing touchdown. And we have seen some raw emotion.
Yeah, and I think he's seen it really well. The accuracy on some of the throws, a little low, a little high, but you see right there, right? Probably should have been a taunting penalty, but I'm telling you, Clay, the sideline loves to see that. He's only a sophomore. You talked about his leadership within the game. Like, guys rally behind that. Your defense sees you go up there and do this, and you see him stretching his arms, been doing that between series. They love that. They'll go to war with you any single day.
First down, he's going to pitch it back to Niblett. Like I said, we're going to see a little bit of him as a conventional running back tonight. Gets 6 on that toss. You know, he's another one of those guys, number 21, Ryan Niblett, who they're just trying to get involved in the offense in unique ways. He's a Swiss Army knife. We just saw him in returns.
He does it all. He's a receiver. He's a running back. They can put him at quarterback if they need to run the football. A little trickery.
And around to Wingo. Behind a block. Gets across midfield. Trying to strip a tackler. Finally pulled down at the 30 by C.J. Brown. But there is that elite speed by Ryan Wingo. He's had a good night here so far. 34 yards on that burst.
You see Ryan Wingo right here. He's going to come across on the little reverse. A little trickery. You see the tight end out in front. And then this is a good way to get him the football, right? He's not getting the throws maybe in the pass game that you want, but you see this elite speed sophomore, really young guy. As he goes, this offense goes.
Now Manning getting some heat from behind. He felt the pressure. Wobbling pass to a wide open Jordan Washington. The redshirt freshman tight end. Manning finds him wide open, a 32-yard hookup for the score.
What a throw by Arch Manning. He gets pressure, has the ability to move to his right, find Jordan Washington on this little sneak route that we'll show you. Right up the sideline, he moves, he's not in a clean pocket, the play goes on, and he's extremely accurate with the football on the move. That's a confidence builder right there, Clay.
And they did it quickly. 3 plays, 1 minute and 15 seconds. They're back in the end zone. And another extra point for Mason Shipley. And we've got a penalty flag on the extra point.
Illegal formation, kicking team, more than 4 players in the backfield. Number 51 was not on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, remains the try.
It's Daniel Cruz, the lineman, lined up wrong. So Shipley will have to try again. But, you know, there's a good vibe on that sideline. You can feel it.
Sark told us this week, guys just need to have fun. We had fun in practice. We did more 1-versus-1s, good on good as they call it.
And Washington, you know, one of those many tight ends. It's a crowded tight end room. And so trying to replace Gunnar Helm, who had all those catches last year. And Shipley, that one will count. And it's 21-0.
And look at this, just throws it. Perfect throw to Washington. And Arch, man, he is feeling it. Let's go.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar's cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Peekaboo.
No outlet? No problem. Choose a better, faster, longer-lasting PC powered by Snapdragon.
Behind every DIY
Is more help than you think.
Try this for a clean line.
Nice.
Sometimes help is delivered. And some things have just got to go.
Don't worry, these will go quick.
I wonder if I can link two ropes together.
Perfect. Because do it yourself
Doesn't have to mean.
All by yourself.
What are you working on?
When you've got multiple parts, but need just one answer,
Wait, how do these things work together?
looks like you can just ask Google.
Math, history, social studies. It's all been leading up to this moment. Life is short.
What the?
But lunch
Bro.
is shorter. When lunchtime becomes showtime.
First touchdown pass of the night. 7th of the year, also as a rushing touchdown so far. You can feel that confidence coming back. Preseason Heisman favorite.
Looks lively on the sideline.
First game under the lights as the starter here this year at Texas.
You're going to see this play right here. Jordan Washington is going to go on a shallow cross. And this is the play of the year for college football. Arch Manning says, hey, it's not a clean pocket. Let me move up to the right and just wide open. I mean, just a great confidence-building throw. But I like the awareness in the pocket to understand, hey, 74 lost on the block. I can feel it. Eyes in the back of my head. And as you're moving toward the line of scrimmage, yes, he's wide open. But when you're in a slump and you're not throwing it well, you'll take anything. And then, look, just lively on the sideline. Looks like he's having fun.
Hunter Watson and Sam Houston. 3 3-and-outs, and on first down, Watson will slide short of the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Michael Tapp, the aforementioned safety, right there for another tackle.
This is a suffocating Texas defense. Last year, they led the entire country in interceptions, 3rd in total defense, 3rd in scoring defense, and they picked up where they left off last year. Getting ready to go in the SEC play, it's really hard to get any type of yards against this defense.
Just 10 yards of offense for the Bearcats. And they're not going to get much here. A couple of yards for Coco Brown. And so it'll be 3rd and 5.
Talking to the coaches this week, their scheme on defense, it's simple. We want to get after the quarterback with 4 rushers only. It allows for our guys to play fast. They had 6 returning starters from that defense a year ago, and they really have picked up where they've left off. Anthony Hill Jr., stud, number 0, right in the middle of the defense. Haven't called his name tonight. He's right here. See him rush the passer here. Get after him.
Worst third down team in the country, Sam Houston. They run out of time again.
Away game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Phil Longo, most recently at Wisconsin, longtime offensive coordinator at some big programs. He was an assistant at Sam Houston. Glad to be back in Huntsville as the head coach now. But you got to believe that this inefficiency with this offense right now is killing him.
Yeah, absolutely. Hunter Watson coming back after a couple weeks off, and Longo coach Drake May and Sam Howell, sort of the quarterback whisperer.
Third down and 10, and it is caught, but immediately Michael Taft there to take Chris Reed off his cleats. Reed gets 4, that's it, it's fourth down again.
Michael Taft right in the middle of the field. He's sort of the robber in this Tampa 2 style defense. He's going to come up, throws his body around. Nice tackle right there. And we talked a lot about him, but this guy's the heart and soul, not only of this defense, but of this team as well. Talking to Sark, talking to all these coaches. I mean, I didn't hear one bad thing about this guy. Work ethic. First one in, last one out. Next level potential, NFL-wise, for sure.
Durand, his fourth punt tonight. Niblett's going to let it bounce. Takes a sideways hop to the 29-yard line. 42-yard punt for Curtis Durand. With 10:05 to go here in the first half. South Carolina, Kentucky volleyball coming up this week, 7 Eastern. Wednesday night, followed by Vanderbilt and number 2 Texas. Get to see the Longhorns on the court this Wednesday. Women's volleyball.